Hey guys, Highland Homesteader here. Well, the last time I was in here a week or so ago before I went on vacation, I knew I had a couple of problems with a couple of these hives. Um, One of them was the trap out I did, and I know it was queenless when I looked. It had some eggs in it, but all the cells that were capped were drone cells, so I'm pretty sure there's a laying worker in there. And then two of the hives were queenless. They were both packages that I installed this year, and the one hive had tried to swarm, and I'd split it and then move some queen cells over into another one, and neither one of those had signs of a queen last time. So yesterday on my way home last night from vacation, I did meet a lady from the bee club, and I picked up a couple of queens from her. She's kind of getting new into trying to raise queens and kind of made a little first round of them and needed to get rid of a few of them, so I grabbed a couple of them last night. So today I'm going to try to get in at least all the hives. It's not a very pretty day. It's cloudy. It's been spitting rain a little bit here and there. I'm going to try to at least get in the hives I knew were queenless. See if those other ones have got a queen laying in there yet. I'm hoping they just hadn't had time to start laying yet. But it's been over a week now, so hopefully they've got queens. The little trap out hive will not have a queen, I'm sure. So it'll get one of those, and then I'll see what's going on in the other ones. So let me get my smoker lit and get suited up, and I'll take you along and we'll take a look. Okay, so this is the hive that I took a frame from that one that was trying to swarm, that had a couple of queen cells or swarm cells on it. I moved it into here. That's been a couple of weeks ago. There is no sign of a queen, so this hive is still queenless. So this will be one of the options for getting a new queen. The two queens that I picked up last night, one's still a virgin apparently. So I'm just going to try to decide, if I've got two hives that are queenless, which one the virgin's going to go in and which one the bred queen's going to go in. So I'm going to go check that one next. That was the one that had all the swarm cells in it. Let's see if they've got a queen yet. And if not, we're going to that little nuke over there. That's the one that was the trap out. All right, so let's go look at this other one that was trying to swarm. Okay, it looks like this hive that had all the swarm cells in it does look like it's made a queen. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there are eggs down in those cells, and they're just one egg. They're right in the middle of the cell, right where they should be. Me and my Zoom are arguing. So I'm very confident. I haven't seen her. I've looked all around so far and I haven't seen her, but I'm very confident that there is a queen in this hive. So I need to go look at my little trap out nuke down there, and then that'll be the two that the new queens go in. Okay, so this is the hive that I did the trap out on, and as you can see that there has been something laying in here, but all of those cells that have been laid have all been drawn out as drone cells. So this is almost certainly a laying worker. You see all those are drone cells. So everything that's been laid in there is drones. So this is for sure a laying worker. So I think what I'm going to do, if you can introduce open brood, frames with open brood from other hives, the pheromones will help suppress that laying worker. So I think what I'm going to do is go to some of my bigger hives and get a couple of frames of open brood and put down in this hive with the virgin queen. There'll be enough different smells there and enough pheromone hopefully that it'll suppress those workers and allow that virgin to go out and do a mating flight and come back and be accepted as their mated queen. So that's the deal right now. I'll go find me a couple of frames of open brood, get in here so we get some pheromones going in this hive, and the virgin queen will go in this one and the mated queen will go in that other one over there I was in first. Okay, so I put two frames out right there with open brood in it, and this is the queen. This is the virgin queen, although she looks pretty big for a virgin queen. I don't know, the lady swore she was a virgin queen. I've never seen this type of queen cage before. So it looks like maybe it's got some tabs on the end you can break out and fill with candy. It's got some holes there for bees to be able to feed her through, and then this whole back is solid. Apparently this clear back piece slides and it'll open that hole there. So I'm going to smoke the hive really well to confuse them, and then put her down in there and leave her in this clip for a couple of days, although she looks like she's stuck in that corner and she can't get out of that corner right there where she's at. I've been sitting here watching her for a little while and she's just stayed in that corner. She was over in this part because I fed her honey last night right there, so she's managed to climb into that corner, but now she can't get herself out. I'm gonna sit here and watch her for a couple of minutes and see what's going on. I don't want to just put her in there and turn her loose. I'd for sure like her to be in there for a couple of days and let them get used to her. She may be getting herself through there now. Yeah, there she goes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put her in there and let them get used to her for a couple of days. All right, so I've rubber banded her queen cage on what's an empty frame, and I'm going to put that right in the middle of the hive. And then, like I said, they should start getting used to her smell in there with those 2 frames of open brood. And I'm also going to smoke them pretty heavy so that it just really mixes up the smells in there. That's a lot of smoke, I know, but I want to really mix the smells up in there. And then as it starts to clear out, she'll just be in there. So I'm putting her right down in the middle of the nuke. And push that frame with open brood right up next to her. And close them up and leave them alone for like 48 hours. Hey girl. Close them up and leave them alone for like 48 hours and come back and see if she's ready to be released out of that cage. Alright, I've just set this cage here on top of some frames just to see if they will start to smell her and how they're going to react. And so far, I've seen a couple of them come up. I've actually seen one come up and look like it was feeding her. So, no adverse reaction so far. So I'm just going to watch them for a couple minutes and see what happens. And then I will put her on a frame. See that one right there? They're licking each other. So far so good. I'll just watch them for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to rubber band her cage on this frame right here and put her right down in the middle of the hive and do the same thing. I'll leave her in there for like 48 hours. Just watch them here for a minute. You see there's a few workers coming up. They're interacting. They're licking each other, so they're just exchanging some pheromones. So hopefully they'll go ahead and start spreading those pheromones down in the hive, and everybody will get used to her as their new queen. Okay, sorry guys. I had to quit recording. My phone got too hot and wouldn't record any longer. One of these days I'll get a real camera. That's the trap out nuke. That got a virgin queen added. She's in a clip. Today is Saturday, June 22nd. I'll go in there either Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning and turn her loose because there's not a candy plug on that clip. You have to manually release her. That hive was the hive that was trying to swarm, and I do see a queen laying in that one now, or signs of a queen laying. I didn't see her. I saw signs of her. A couple of frames had some eggs in them. They were beautifully laid right in the middle of the cell, down at the bottom. I'm positive it's a queen. That hive, you can see the brick up on its side on that one. Sorry to make you dizzy there. And the brick up on its sides on that one, that's a sign that there's a queen in a queen cell, or a queen clip in my system. So that one has got a supposedly mated queen in a clip. And again, it's Saturday, so I'll go in there Monday or Tuesday and see about getting her out of that clip, because again, it's not a kind of clip that she can release herself. So all right, anyway, that's just a little look at what's going on here on Hatteras Island in the beehives. So I hope if you guys have bees, that your bees are doing well and putting away honey for you, growing, doing whatever it is that bees do. And if you don't have bees and you're just watching this because you're interested, I hope that this will interest you some more and you'll want to get some beehives. So it really is an enjoyable hobby. It's the best thing I've ever done. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please leave them below. I try to answer every comment or question that gets asked. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the ring the bell so you get notifications every time I upload. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless.